what in God's name possessed you in a positive way to climb all these mountains simultaneously over all these years? You're the only person in the world who has actually done this. Why? For God's sake, why?
You know, I could answer that very easily and say because it's there, which is what Sir Edmund Hillary said about climbing, but it's so much deeper than that. You know, you kind of hit you touched on it where you mentioned that I'm a terminal cancer survivor. I've had 2 terminal cancers. I was given 3 months to live, then 14 days to live. I was in a coma for a year of my life, a medically induced coma. I was read my last rites. I don't remember being 16 years old. I have 1 functioning lung. I had everything against me. My first goal literally was to crawl 8 feet from the hospital bed to the bathroom so I wouldn't soil the sheets. There 3 or 4 days in a row where I'd be vomiting and just making the sheets not exactly livable. But I wanted to prove not only just to myself that I was still alive, but I wanted to give people something that not one person on earth can live without, which is hope. You know, I wanted to use Everest as literally the highest platform in the world to give hope to people, because, you know, one of my favorite quotes is by a guy who's from South Africa, and it always seems impossible until it's done. You know, Nelson Mandela. And so many people need to see and hear things that are possible so they can believe in themselves. So a lot of people, you know, I've been approached by Google to give an inspirational speech, and I'll tell them, look, you got the wrong guy. Inspiration, motivation doesn't last. You know, a day, maybe 2 days, maybe a week tops. But if you want someone who's going to empower you, then that's great. Because I've led people up Kilimanjaro 22 times, 23 times coming up next month. And our success rate is 99%. It's double the average. So the issue is helping other people tap into their personal core values and see what matters most to them. Not me, not you.
Question. What does one need to do okay, in order to do that? I mean, my husband will probably say, we probably will consider doing something like that, because I like to max up. I want to live now. I've screwed up and by not living, because I'm sort of going after work. So I want to live now. What does one do to prepare oneself for such a thing?
For Kilimanjaro?
Yeah.
Well, this is the number one thing you have to prepare. And I'm not talking about a haircut. I'm talking about the mind. You have to get your mind in place, and you have to see yourself on the top first. Because when you can, your mind doesn't know the difference between vivid visualization and reality. So in your mind, if you picture yourself taking the last few steps going up Kilimanjaro, you can take video pictures from the internet, and you can see what it looks like up there without even getting there. You see the wood panel that says, you know, welcome to the summit of Kilimanjaro, the highest point in Africa and the highest freestanding mountain in the world. Smell what it smells like, see the crater rim, hear your steps crunching in the volcanic ash. But the biggest component people forget is it's not about the summit. It's about what it represents to you. How do you feel when you're there? Live those experiences, live that emotion now in the present. So that way the future feels like it's already here and you're already successful.